I'm already telling myself that now. I'm already telling myself Saturday's going to be a good day because it's a max day. And I got to believe Saturday. I got to believe that Saturday's going to be a good day because it's a max day. Even though yesterday it felt like terrible garbage, Saturday's going to be a max day. So I can't wait to do it. You know, max days are the days that it's like you're playing in a game and you're practicing the whole time and you're never playing in a game. When you go on max day, that's when you're playing in the game. So my goal is 275 on snatch, which I don't know if I'm able to do that, but that's my goal. I did 270 in January snatch, and so what's this, May? Yeah, May. And then I'm gonna say 325 on clean and jerk, but it's probably not gonna come anywhere near that. 315. Let's just say, I mean, I've done 325 before, but I don't feel in that strength at all. So we're gonna try for, my goal is 315. I did 305 about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it felt good, and I could have gone up just a little bit, but I was like, nah, this is not a max day. Let's just keep it toned down. Which, whenever I get a day that I feel good, I really should just go ahead and max. Like, hey, my body's feeling good. Let's just try to get a max. But yeah, so today is going to be a day that is, so yesterday lifted not hard and heavy, but it was a solid day. Got to a heavy 1 rep. That's like the opening weight that you would do in a tournament. So you just, whatever your weight that you know you could hit, you want to be able to get that weight the opener. So your goal is to get to that weight yesterday on both snatch and clean and jerk. Then today, taper off, and then tomorrow, again, try to get to the heavy opener and stop on the clean and jerk at the first miss. That's tomorrow. Today is pretty good. You really get in, keep your body moving. You basically want to be ready for Saturday. So today is a lot lighter. I'll tell you what it is in just a second. Very simple, actually. It's I was kind of debating, should I go live? Because it's such a easy workout. It's power snatch, hang power snatch, 2 sets at 65%. Weight for me is like 178, but I'll just shoot 185. But I think you're supposed to do 2 sets of that. 2 sets of 2 reps at 185. And like I said, it's really keep your body moving, getting it ready for Saturday so you're not over fatiguing it. Because anything you do this week, the week of a max, is really not going to help that much. It's not going to move the needle. But what you could do is actually hurt yourself, meaning be detrimental by overdoing it. You won't be able to lift well on Saturday or your max day. So that's what I'm focusing on. I'm just following the programming from my old coach from a long time ago. Actually, like, oh my goodness, like 10 years ago. I'm still following the same programming. Isn't that funny? Well, hey, if it's not broke, and it still works, don't fix it. And I enjoy doing it. But ever since my injury 5 weeks ago, technique has been thrown off, which if you watch yesterday, which don't suggest you watch it, it was terrible. I mean, I got 230, I think, 235-ish, but I should have got 245. I've even done 245 power when I felt great. So technique was thrown off. Couldn't catch anything, couldn't pull anything. But you just keep going. Never stop. All right, so it's hang snatch. So I'm gonna start at should I do 135? I always do 135. Why would I not do 135? Dummy. So first is snatch, hang snatch, and I'll show you what hang snatch is. And then I'll do a light hang cleans, just to focus on the technique. And when I say light, it's gonna be pretty light just to keep the technique going. apparently there's no more overhead, meaning like strict press or jerks or push press or anything. We're saving that for Saturday apparently. But I'm really glad it's hang, power, snatch. So here's what hang looks like. Probably should put chalk on my hands. My hands are a little slippery right now. So you gotta pick the bar up, hold it, then go. And like I said, really, what we're trying to do is just keep our muscles from feeling like they go on vacation. That's really, I mean, there's probably some scientific, technical way to explain it. But if you just take a full day off, your body does something different than if you go in and just do a little bit. All right. Man, feel better than yesterday. My achy body was feeling pretty rough yesterday. But at least we're better today. And it's days like yesterday that I question, why in the world do I want to go live today? And I'm just embarrassing myself. Can't even lift a fraction of, maybe half of what I would normally lift. It's just, hey, you get those days, especially when you're 47 years old. So I'm gonna grab a 5 pound. Just give me 1 second. I don't really lead ever with my age because I never think about it. But I was on YouTube and I saw somebody else, sorry, I'm getting more weights. I saw somebody else have on their YouTube thumbnail, it said, after 50 years old lifting. And he was doing Olympic lifting. I was like, dude, I want to watch that. That's so cool. I watched it. It was great. It was really cool. Just like myself, his technique could help some development, just like mine. When I watch my technique, I'm like, oh, that sucks. What am I doing that way? But anyways, on my YouTube thumbnails, if you go to my YouTube channel for Master Passive Income, you can see all the past recordings and stuff. And I put on the thumbnail, was it over 47-year-old lifting? But even though I'll tell you, just between me and you, don't tell anybody, and don't look down on me. I'm turning 47 in next week. So next week I'm turning 47. So I'm not 47 yet, but I put up 47. Big reason why is like I'm creating this thumbnail. I'm 46 now, and in like a month I'm gonna turn 47. I don't want to create the thumbnail again. I don't want to change it. Let me just leave it. So I just left it. Isn't that funny? All right, hang. Let's do hang again. I'm not doing hook grip. I'm trying to save my thumbs for Saturday because they were tearing last weekend. So they're feeling better now. No more blood. Felt okay. I'm really needing my technique in the catch. So I'm gonna hit one more and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because of my injury, my leg, my body's not getting in the right technique, in the right position to catch it well. That was better. So because of my leg, I've been favoring, because I got injured right there, been favoring it so I don't hurt myself. So when I catch the bar on a snatch, you're supposed to be like this. You know, the bar stacked right above you. I'm catching it like that because I'm trying not to bend or hurt my leg. Oh well. So this is not heavy at all. It's actually kind of fun. And I'm able to focus on my, so I'm supposed to go to 178 as the top. I'm gonna do 175, then 185 just for fun, because my body's feeling pretty good today. Yesterday, it was as if I was telling my body and making my body do the right technique, but it just would not do it. Like everything felt like it should, but my body just was not complying, if that makes sense. Like my brain feels like it's doing it right, but my body's not doing it right. So terrible. So now, looking at feeling better now, at least so far. I mean, it's lightweight, so that's the way it is. Did you guys go to the gym yesterday? Memorial Day weekend, or Memorial Day? At least in the morning, my gym was packed. So many people. It was crazy how many people. But good thing nobody messes with me on my platform. They're like, there's a tight area. There's no, like, you can't do I don't know, lunges or something on there. So nobody bothers me for the most part. All right, so this is 175. Let's do a double hang. 175. No hook grip, just what? Strict grip, straight grip, whatever. 175. Hang power snatch. That was okay. A little sticking my butt out, just a little bit, like I was telling you I shouldn't do. Working on it. Doing the bull dance. Working it. That was from Happy Gilmore, if you didn't know. That was okay. That felt pretty good. Now, as we get heavier, not doing hook grip or with straps, your hand rolls because the force pulling it down, which decelerates the bar, which is not what you want. Yeah, it looks, I'll just put on a, so I was deliberating if I should put a yellow on or just put a 5 on. 2 greens are 2 10s, 20, and then 5 pounds, or just put a yellow, that's a 25. Easier just putting the metal one on, and I'm not going up any higher after this. So, I gotta grab a towel. I'm already sweating a ton, give me a second. So I'm getting a towel right now. You know what's funny? I think there's only like one person that watches my lives, and I enjoy it. It's fun, even though one person watches it. You're the one person, I appreciate you watching. But I'm getting a towel right now because I sweat up a storm. I did ask the gym if they would put a fan, one of those big, huge fans. I asked them if they would install it in my area. I say my area, the area that I like to lift at. And the assistant manager put in a request for it. I was like, what? That's so cool of you. She said, yeah, you could always ask us to turn down the AC. I said, oh, that's awesome. So far, I've not had, well, I've had great Crunch Fitness is where I go. I was trying to say, had a great experience so far. They let me keep my bar in the back so nobody messes with it. I don't have to keep walking in and out. I don't have to use their mediocre bars. Real responsive, never bothered me about dropping weights or chalk. So Crunch Fitness has been, I'm pretty happy. They've been good. All right. 185. You know, I thought about going to Lifetime Fitness. You know, it's like a country club. But I thought, I wonder how long they're going to put up with me dropping the weights. You know, this is more of like a blue collar gym. So, all right, let's try it with no hook grip. 185, no hook grip snatch. Hang, power snatch. No hook grip. Let's go hands. That was okay. Feeling okay. That was okay. Oh, no, what I'm saying okay is didn't roll out of my hands, but then also my technique of dropping under the bar feels much better than yesterday. Do it again. You go on the pointer too. You want to point your knuckles down because then you get more, instead of your hands pulling, your fingers, it's your hand pulling it. So point your knuckles down. It's gonna be a long time to learn that. All right, here we go. It's been okay. happy about that. That was good. Well, what I'm saying is, even though it's light, sorry, it's not making fun of me. I know it's lightweight and it feels good. I'm just talking about my technique. Normally it sucks balls. That was crass. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have said that. It sucks. So now I was happy that today was much better than yesterday. Hopefully. Well, if you guys heard me yesterday, whenever I do a full snatch, no, more like the foil clean and jerk when I'm going heavy, when I drop in the squat, catching the bar, that's when I aggravate my injury. And so this week, until Saturday, I'm not going to drop into the bottom of the clean doing a full, because it's going to aggravate or re-injure my leg. I'll save that for Saturday, because then Sunday I'll be like, oh, my leg hurts, but I don't have to max anymore. All right, so we're gonna do hang, power clean, very lightweight, just to get the turnover of the front rack, which I'll show you in a second. See, not good. That's better. It's only 135, so it's easy to not do technique and just muscle it up, or at least for me. So stand up straight, bend your knees. A little better. To get my front rack to be faster, maybe I should be doing this more often. So don't ever do it. Just jump right to doing a full clean. It's okay, I gotta get faster. All right, let's add some weight. And remember, this is not a day that we're trying to get stronger. This is a day to maintain what you've built up for the last, 8 weeks? Keep that in mind. Supposed to do bent over rows after this. Oh, and I'm wearing my jorts. I was walking out of the house with my jorts on, and my wife says, oh, those are hideous. I'm like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. My goal, even though I already repel females just by who I am, one extra repelling of females. I got an amazing wife. And so I told her, hey, these jorts are going to repel females. Like, you see how ugly they are, so you should be happy that I'm wearing them. She goes, nope, you look ugly. I go, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. All right, so we're gonna do 170, yeah, 175. Let me get a little chalky chalk. I don't know how heavy I'm gonna go on the cleans. It's really getting the elbow, oh, I know what to do. So some people say, in fact, a lot of CrossFitting coaches, they just regurgitate what other people say. Say, hey, if your front rack is, you can't catch the bar in the front rack, it's probably your lats. Your lats are tight. Because one person said it and took off, so everybody regurgitates that. Nope, that's not me. It's not me, my lats have never been tight. It's my rotator cuff. My rotator cuff is what it doesn't like. Look at my lat, look at my lat's fine. It's the rotator cuff is like, you suck, don't be doing that. I guess that's what happens when you have social media. The algorithm promotes one video, and then all the other influencers say, oh, that's a video I should create. Here is the answer. They already told me the answer. I'm just going to go ahead and say, yes, it's your lat. Let's go. No, when they don't really, I mean, I'm sure they know what they're talking about, but everybody's body is different. So, all right, here we go. We're going to do hang, clean and jerk. Pretty lightweight, 175. Goal today is prepare for Saturday, 1 rep max day. All right, 175, 275, 175. I wish I could power 275 from hang. That'd be amazing. 175. So stand up straight, Bend your knees. Faster elbows. Come on, get up there. And yes, you hit your clavicle. You might throat chop yourself. Just over time, your technique will be better. See how slow my elbows are? If you watch actual good people that lift, I'm gonna do one more just for fun. You'll see their elbows go much faster. Let me see if I can go fast this time. Well, that was better. I guess I got to forcefully tell myself to do it. Okay, if my max is 315, what is 65% of 315? What is that? I don't know. My phone is Instagramming right now on live. What is 65% of crap? All right, sorry. I'm just going to have to wing it. Let's just go to 205, just for fun. You guys know what 65% of 215 is? That's what I'm supposed to get to. But I never said I was smart. I'm actually terrible at math. More than likely, your kids are better than me at math. Especially, oh my goodness, especially when I'm lifting weights. Got adrenaline pumping. I can't do math, period, when adrenaline's pumping. Now this is not that bad, or adrenaline pumping, but I was doing a CrossFit competition that I think you started at like 135 snatch, and then you do that like 8 times, and then you next rep you go up to next set you go up a weight to like 145, then 155, then 165, 175, or something like that. Anyways, you just keep adding weight every set. And I couldn't think. I was like, okay, I'm at 145. How much weight do I need to add to get to 155? Because I didn't want to do it wrong, but I had so much adrenaline I couldn't think. Isn't that weird? Probably because I just suck. That's probably why. All right, so we're gonna do 205 clean, hang, power clean. Ooh, I'm wearing my jorts and my successfully unemployed shirt. Love it. Oh, I was wearing the successfully unemployed shirt here in Nashville at the assembly food hall thing. And some guy came up to me and said, I just got to shake your hand for your shirt being unemployed. I don't know if he thought that was a good thing or a bad thing. So, meaning he shook my hand, smiled, that was fun. But I didn't know if he thought it was that I was unemployed or that I was retired early. So anyways, I just thought it was funny. He left right away, so I couldn't really, dig deeper. All right, 205. Hang clean. Let's see how we can do it. See, that's not fast. That should be more. I was putting pressure on my Adam's apple. That made my voice change. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. Faster elbows. Make you do faster elbows. Make it. Make yourself do it. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Sorry, let me pause. I'm not supposed to drip. I'm just not supposed to move the bar. I'm just supposed to, from here, explode. I went into, because the goal is just focus on the top part of the clean. All right, here we go. Straight up, bend the knees. That definitely didn't work. I'm gonna do it one more time. And you can see I don't really do. Hold on. Where did that go? I lost the back to it. Give me 1 second. Oh, that's what happens. Whenever, hold on, let me see. Oh, there it is. How'd it get stuck there? But whenever I screw up on a clean, that happens. Then I gotta take time to look for the front and back of the magnets. All right, let's try it again. Stop being dumb. I mean, I feel better than yesterday. Just did this just fine. You can do it. All right, 205. Hang clean. Power. That was okay. All right, what's up next is, what's it called? Bent over rows. Now, I don't do this very often. In fact, it's not really programmed much, but I'm changing shoes and I don't need my wrist straps. But again, like I was saying, Saturday is the 1 rep max. So it's maintenance today to make sure I don't lose, make sure I don't lose my strength. Because if I took today off and didn't do anything, my body starts feeling like, hey, let's go on vacation. Let me turn off these muscles. Let me start adding fat. It's just how it works. So, bent over rows now. I haven't done them in a while, so I don't even know what weight I'm supposed to do. Let's see what 185 feels like bent over rows. It's probably gonna look like garbage, but hey, nobody's watching, so no big deal. Huh. Oh, there I go. Teaches me for not putting on the plates right. I gotta flip it over. All right, here we go. I don't even know if this is a good weight or not. Let's just see. 185 bent over rows. Let's see. It's 3 by 10. Maybe I should drop the weight. This is probably not gonna work. All right, let's do it. Whew. That definitely gets you tired. Surprised I did it. I haven't done bent over rows in a while, so. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Blowing my nose. All right, let's do 205 now. Let's see what 205 feels like. Bent over rows. And Olympic lifting is such a central nervous system taxing movements. Like your strength. How'd you do?
10-6.
So bench press, 265. Then push-ups, 10?
I did 10 bench,
One push-up.
10 optional.
Okay.
Then at 5, I went 315.
Woo!
Then at number 1, instead of doing 1, I did 10 reps, 315 at the end.
What? Did you really?
Yeah.
You weren't planning on doing that. You just felt good? Heck yeah. Hey.
So I did 265 down to 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 315, and 10. 315.
How many push-ups?
10.
10 each.
No, I did
On the
10, 1, 9,
2. Got it. So appropriate all the way up.
Yeah, last one I did
10 push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you feel?
I mean, I feel all right.
With 315 by 10 on the last one.
Yeah.
That's legit, man.
That's 64 reps.
Good job, John.
Pretty good, man.
That's very good.
55 ain't too bad.
No, not bad at all, buddy. How much weight am I doing? So his name's John, and I have a little way to remember people's names is I try to think of something else to associate, not necessarily a person, but something that kind of helps me to remember. His name's John, and I think of Little John in Robin Hood. Little John's a big guy, and so I was like, hey, it's Little John, because he's a big dude. Pretty big dude. He did 315. Well, let me do this a couple times and I'll tell you what he did. Oh, that was only 9. I was feeling like I was bouncing and wavering. First few felt okay. Anyways, what he was telling me before he did it, and that's why I said, hey, did you get it? He did push-ups, then, let me see if I do 225. just for fun. He did push-ups and then bench press, or he said it varies. You can do push-ups first or bench press first, but he was doing 10 bench press first at 265. Then once he's done with that, right into 1 push-up. Then kept doing 265. Then he went up to went down to 9. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 all the way down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way up on push-ups. So he did 265 to start, and then as soon as he hit 5 reps, the 5 rep mark, he went from 265 to 315. I was like, dude, that's so. But then he kept going that rep scheme. So it was 5 bench press, 5 push-ups, 4 bench press, 6 push-ups, and so on. And then he said the last set, he's only supposed to do 1 at 315. He did 10. All right, that's just stupid smart, or stupid strong. That's awesome. He's a big dude. That's why I call him Little John. All right, let's see if I can do this like twice. But my body's feeling much better than Thursday of last week and yesterday. I guess that's what happens when you don't hurt yourself. You don't re-aggravate, injure things. All right. I gotta remove that song out of my playlist. All right, here we go. 225, bent over row. Last one, 205, I did it 9 times and was really looking terrible. Let's try it. Ah, 5's enough for me. 5's enough for me. All right, well, hey, appreciate you guys coming on. Saturday's a max day. I cannot wait for Saturday max day. Hopefully you guys are lifting. That's the whole reason why I go live. Hopefully encourage you guys. And as you can see, I talk to guys when I'm at the gym. So I'm like, I like making friends. And so I was like, hey, if I go live and make friends live, even though there's only one person that watches my stuff, but it's probably my wife, the only one that watches it. But you guys are awesome. I will see you, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be doing 1 rep, get to opener of 245 on snatch. I'm going to try to do 295 on clean and jerk Wednesday. And then Saturday, if I get 275 snatch, I'll be so pumped. If I could do 315, I'll be pumped. But if I could do 325 on clean and jerk, that'll be